YouTube, everyone, listen. Go turn on your PlayStation 3s or your Xbox 360s and download this game, Vanquish. You have to play this, and here's why. Vanquish was released back in 2010 by the awesome Japanese developer Platinum Games. Vanquish was one of those games that no one played, but all the critics love. But you need to go and download this game if you like fast-paced arcade-style shooter. The story in Vanquish is forgettable. Russia launches an attack against the US with an army of robots. You play Sam, a DARPA operative with badass armor that can rocket you around the map. Your mission is to stop the Russians and retrieve a kidnapped scientist. The characters in the game are stupid and shallow action heroes equipped with cheesy, ultra-manly lines.
Shove some tungsten up this tunnel's ass!
Roger that!
You don't play games like Vanquish for the story anyway. You play it to blow shit up. Now Sam can carry 3 weapons and 2 sets of grenades. You have your typical stuff like rocket launchers, assault rifles, sniper rifles, and etc. But I found that I really enjoyed using the shotgun and the armor-piercing pistol. These weapons were really useful, especially against some of the game's larger, more intimidating enemies. The difference between Vanquish and most other shooters is that Vanquish, you can't just stay stationary behind cover and shoot at someone until they die. You have to move around the map. You have to use your rocket boosters to go from one area of the battlefield to another to avoid all the incoming bullets and grenades and rockets from all the enemies that saturate the entire battlefield. You also just can't hide behind cover and shoot at an enemy's toe until you think they're gonna die. You have to go behind enemies and find their weak spots. If not, you're gonna have a bad time. Enemies also have the ability to just completely destroy your cover. And if you're not ready to get the hell out of there quickly, you're dead. Now that's what I love about this game. You have to move, you have to think about how you're going to attack your enemies. You just can't go running up to them and melee them to death. Too many shooter campaigns these days are just easy, they take no thought, and they're really not that fun. Even if you bother with the single player campaign, most of the times you're just trying to blow through it so you can get to the multiplayer portion. Vanquish has no multiplayer. Now for some of you, that might be a deal breaker. It shouldn't be, because they don't make single player games this fun anymore, at least not shooters. The difficulty combined with the breakneck speed and the unforgiving action will make you want to sit and play this game non-stop. Now you can complete the game in about 5 hours. It's very short. But this is the type of game that you're going to be playing over and over again on higher difficulties, just because you want to say that you did it. It's that fun. Vanquish looks good and performs great. Although the enemies were a bit generic looking, the humongous size of the bosses, as well as the sheer amount of enemies on screen, more than make up for it. Throughout all this action, Vanquish still performs really well, which is very important for a game that requires lightning reflexes to complete. Though the story is terrible and the characters a bit idiotic, this game is so fun that you won't give a damn. Now this game is available for free for all PlayStation Plus subscribers right now. So if that's you, go out and download this, there's no excuse. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, or if you're using an Xbox 360, then this game should cost you around $20. Now this is a steal for such a fun game. Buy it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you going to pick up the game? Have you already tried it? Do you agree with me? Or do you think I'm just a sucker for Japanese developers? But until next time, YouTube, dancing robots.
До свидания.